Hello Scorpio, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Scorpio for the week of November 8th. Now Scorpio, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Scorpio, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, let's see what we have here for you, Scorpio. Hope November's going well for you so far. Let's see what else we have here. Make sure everything's in view. And we'll get right into it for you. All right. Looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom. You have the Ace of Wands. Really nice card to find on the bottom. Personally, my favorite tarot card. And so this is all about having some sort of fire that is lit within you. Okay, this is finding passion for your life. And with that, a new beginning. It's a passionate new beginning. Along with that, it's a very good card for enterprise, for starting businesses. Any sort of business started under the energy of the Ace of Wands, by definition of the card, typically goes well. Of course, timelines can change, anything can happen, but it's a very good card for starting things, for starting businesses, for starting a passion project, for starting a side hustle, turning passions into profits. The other thing about the Ace of Wands is this card can indicate that there's a sort of invitation from the universe coming for you. So this can come in many forms: dreams, people coming in at auspicious times, downloads received during meditation or walking, anything like that sort of happening here. So really nice energy to find in any tarot reading, but definitely on the bottom. Love to see that for you. You are looking to take something to the next level, okay, in your life. I get the sense that this month's going to be pretty big for you. Of course, it is Scorpio season, but there's a really nice energy here, especially as it relates to the Wands, which is enterprise. Right away in the middle, you have this Three of Wands. This middle card spills into the rest of the cards. Three of Wands is growth, expansion, and typically expanding some part of your business or your enterprise here. You are looking to grow something. You may have planted an initial seed with that Ace of Wands on the bottom, and now it's like the gear is spinning, okay? The motion is happening here. And with that, this is the sort of first win in the Suit of Wands before you get to the Six of Wands. And so whatever it is that you're doing right now looks like it could be huge for you. Some of you, this is potentially, I don't know, I'm getting self-employment for some of you. Not everyone's going to be, maybe contract work or something like this. But, you could also be working with others with the 3-3 energy here next to each other. But yeah, definitely love to see what we have here. So in the past, you have the Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Sun. Now, I do have to say, this is completely different deck that I'm using, but it's very similar to the Libra energy so far. So if you have Libra in your chart, I would definitely check that out. You do come after Libra on the wheel, which is very interesting. But at any rate, you have this Ten of Cups here. This is total joy, total happiness, a windfall of good energy coming in for you. This is the last card in the Suit of Cups, and it says you're at the end of the rainbow here. And with that, there's some sort of happiness that has arrived for you. It's a very, very good card, especially nice family energy here. But you can see the people on the bench, they own the home behind them. And so some of you are maybe looking to grow in that way, grow in your investments or your abundance in some way. You also have this Three of Pentacles, which is your team environment or teammates, people you work with, This can also simply indicate working together with others if they're not on your team to bring about a solution or a situation around. This person is also, as you see the mallet on their belt and the anvil in the background there, a builder. They are a builder of quality work. They're a craftsman. They're an artisan. They are good at what they do, and they have some sort of specialized knowledge or skill set that they can use to keep them provided for. And it can also indicate recognition and reward. Some of you definitely have that coming in. There's going to be like good news, I feel like, as well. We'll get into that as I go along, but you have this Sun card, which is the best card in the tarot. So you have the two happiest cards in the tarot here, and it's interesting because they're in the past. So I feel like, you know, you've started off November here as we look at the second week in November in this reading. You've started off November with a bang. The Sun in any reading is always a welcome sign. It spills into it augments the rest of the cards around it, so the Three of Pentacles, Wands, and Page of Pentacles in this case, and grows them even larger. And so there is this element of growth here in this reading where like you are happy, but you're also like you're increasing your happiness, but you're also increasing your entrepreneurial abundance or something relating to your career or your enterprise in some way. So in your current situation, you have the Five of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. There is some sort of good news coming in for you. You not only do you have two pages next to each other, which can indicate offers, news, but this Page of Pentacles can also mean, money being made available. This can mean self-employment in some ways. This can also mean somebody who takes a studious or academic approach to life, to their life in any way. It's an offer or news coming in the material realm. And so for some of you, this could be also maybe looking to move to a different place or expand your circle, expand your network in some way with this Three of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I do feel like you would be quite successful in doing that. Some of you like doing contract work or freelance work or like doing something like that. Not everybody, even if you're employed. I see you working with others in some way. You also have this Five of Wands. The thing is, there's something here on your mind, maybe some sort of mental conflict. I will be interested to see how we clarify that card in the next portion of this reading to see what may come forward to help us out with that, because it seems like everything else so far is going very well for you. So in your future here, you have the Knight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So, you know, this Knight of Wands almost always comes forward when someone's ready to move residence, move to a new location, find a new house or an apartment. You know, this could also just broadly indicate somebody who is a maverick at what they do. They are capable of doing so many different things, handling so many different tasks and priorities, and doing it with an element of passion as well. And with that Ace of Wands, I do feel like some of you are sort of a Swiss Army knife here. And I feel like you're using some sort of specialized knowledge, or even though we don't have the Eight of Pentacles, I wouldn't be surprised if it came in. Even though we don't have that, I feel like some of you are using specialized knowledge or something like that to like really set yourself up for success here. Others of you are thinking about expanding to another location or growing somewhere else. You have the Page of Swords, which can mean delays, news of delays or disappointing news. I just don't get the sense that that's the case here. You do have these two pages. I feel like if anything, this Page of Swords in this case is you being curious, you having a sort of intellectual thirst for knowledge around something and like really building on your skill set and your knowledge set. And you have the Six of Cups. Could indicate someone from the past trying to re-enter, but in this case, I feel like you're doing something you've always wanted to do. I think there's an element of nostalgia here coming in. It could mean that maybe you're moving back to where you grew up or something like that. I don't know if that's going to resonate, but yeah. At any rate, let's go ahead and start to clarify. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and I really appreciate you being here, Scorpio. Thank you for spending your time with me. Also, check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. It'll be the first thing you see on the site. And yeah, let's see what else we have here. Let's see what cards want to come forward. So you have Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Some of you may be dealing with issues of the masculine in some way. You have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Love this energy that the Shekinah has in this deck. And I feel like, you know, some of you are actually just doing the thing that you've always wanted to do, and it's hard to do that. Like, it's hard to have the courage to do that. And I feel like some of you are like almost living the dream in some way. You have this faith card, humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. There could be a situation where forgiveness is required here, or maybe even coming to the surface in some way. Remember that forgiveness is not for the other person, forgiveness is for you. And I feel like some of you can come to a place of forgiveness, but also not let that person get away with their poor behavior. And that's kind of the key with forgiveness. But you have, in the near future, compromise and unlikely. So this is interesting. I'm not really getting much from this other than the compromise and in the near future for me is about forgiveness. Unlikely means that this might happen in a way that you weren't expecting. I feel like the person that you need to forgive or confront or compromise with will respond in an amicable way, a pleasant way. And I don't think you're expecting that. I think you're expecting it to be a challenge. This could also be the mental conflict that's going on in your mind. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some tarot cards. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, change on the horizon. Wow, Page of Wands, we now have 3 pages and a 10 of Pentacles. It is unbelievable how similar this is to Libra. And I'm using different decks, as I've said. Wow. Some of you are like a late degree or an early degree Scorpio, something like that. Especially if you're here for your rising sign, but at any rate. So this 10 of Pentacles, you know, that's a total harvest. That's total abundance. You've come to the end of the suit of Pentacles, and you're now given some sort of reward or abundance or achievement. And with the Sun, it's just magnifying that. So some of you, this can also mean money being passed through generations, as you see the grandfather, their grandchildren, the 2 dogs, the farm in the background. Some of you may be dealing with an inheritance in some way. I also love this with the Page of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands next to it. The Page of Wands out of all of the pages is a job offer or a new career enterprise offer coming in. And it can also mean good news generally. You have the 2 pages that I love to see. And with that 3 of Pentacles, this could indicate others, teammates, communicating, something like that. It doesn't have to be, but some of you maybe are. And you have this Wheel of Fortune as well with the 10 of Cups. Change is on the horizon, and it's good. It's a change in your destiny. It's a change in luck. It's a change in good situations. With the 10 of Cups, something making you totally happy. You have the King of Cups, the 3 of Wands, wow, clarifying itself, and the 8 of Wands. So yeah, I felt like as soon as I started this reading here, growth and expansion was the highlight here, and it's maybe around this enterprise or new passion that you have, whatever it is, where it's like you are really, really, really looking to step that up. And the universe is putting all the chips on the table here, saying this is what I'm saying. I'm not joking. With the doubling down with the 3 of Wands twice. And so you really, some of you are traveling or moving, because the 3 of Wands can indicate travel, but for most of you, it's if you are making a move, it's to grow or expand yourself in some way. And on top of that, you have another travel card here with the 8 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, it could be travel or movement or relocation for a job. There could also be, some of you may find a person on your travels that you like fall in love with. I don't know, this could like be between now and the end of the year for some reason. You also have this accelerated motion, which is with the 8 of Wands, good things coming in. And the King of Pentacles, not really getting much energy there other than with that 5 of Wands. This person sitting in choppy waters, indicating that they need to work through something emotionally. I do feel like there's a mental conflict that you're working through despite all the success and happiness around you. So you have the Three of Pentacles again, the Four of Cups, or excuse me, the Four of Pentacles and the Justice card. You will end up getting the outcome you deserve here, and I think it's a very, very, very good for you. You have this Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, which is arrivals, money finally coming through, like some sort of support, hard work, doing the good work, if you will, for yourself, doing the work for yourself, putting in the work for yourself. And I see that happening here. Like you are ready to get down to business, and whatever it is that you're doing, like you want to be working on this, especially with this. Some of you are like moving to a community, or the place that you move, there will be a community of people that supports you. And don't hang on too tightly to the past. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, this person's hanging on very tightly to their money, but with the Six of Cups under it, don't hang on to the past too hard. Sometimes people fade in and out of our lives because we energetically move to new places, and that's part of nature. And some of you perhaps coming to that understanding. Also, don't try to like change someone. I'm getting this message. Don't try to change someone here from the past. It's a lost cause. You have imprisonment, community, expectation, house, coffin, and distant horizons. Okay. Some sort of investment here paying off. I feel like it's taken a long time. Some investment you've made is taking a long time, but it's finally coming through. And wealthy man, don't get hung up on the gender of these cards. There's no gender in these cards that we read here. It's just masculine energy. But in this case, the wealthy man, somebody who's a successful trader or a successful investor. And, there's a situation where you felt trapped, but you're now getting out. You're cashing in some way. Some of you may be a house. Others of you, it's something relating to the stock market or another investment. Yeah, there's like a true north or a destiny or a pathway here opening up with the pathway and the Wheel of Fortune, which is destiny. Distant horizons, good times ahead, good times in the future. You are absolutely moving to a new community. For some of you, like finding a nice group of people that support you. The coffin is just the end of a situation, so don't let that stress you out. And with you, it's like there's one ending, but there's also a massive new beginning here. Expectation, again, somebody from the past, don't try to change them. You just can't. Okay, you have to allow them to be who they are. And so yeah, I love this reading. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Also very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.